So the horns represented to me Napoleon Hill's Outwitting the Devil, where he
Interesting.
basically teaches you how to stay focused and always stay in a higher vibration.
Okay, so let me just say though, if you can understand the nature of, because in this instance, when I assume that when he refers to the devil, he also has a supplement for Satan too, because it's just a bad thing. Like it really makes you, you know, it's as though you're the wild man that had the demon cast into the pigs. Like you can't have that in you. But what if I challenge that notion with saying that the devil in this instance is the ego? And if you fed the ego only with good things, you would only ever, and excuse my French, but you would only ever shit out good things. So so if you did feed the quote unquote Satan or devil in this instance with things that were of the higher vibration of light, for example, you win every time.
You know what? I like it. Click follow. I like you.
Well, thank you. I figured that you could keep up because you just told me about a person that I've never read about, but you seem to be enthralled in the thing to the point of philosophy. So that's absolutely why I asked.
I love philosophy. You know, philosophy is I love wisdom. You know what I mean? And I love questioning wisdom. Like, where did that come from? And who told you that?
God.
Yes.
And that's what scares a lot. That's what scares a lot of people, because when I say God, they want to automatically assume the Judeo-Christian Jesus is daddy. Well, I just say, you know, if they want to go that route, fathers are a model for God. And to my knowledge, God is infallible. He's perfection. So if you are a model for perfection, you're perfect.
Whew.
And it's wonderful. It feels so good. And I don't have to hide behind any shackle. I don't have to hide behind any emotion. I can use the same words that they do. It is what it is. It is because it is. So, and I'm not a Christian though. That's what's scary. But I understand. I try to understand, just as though a theistic person, either it be Islam or it be Christianity, are all they're all trying to seek and be a part and as strong as God. And if in the Bible is true, which again, I'm not a Christian, but I like examples.
Right.
If it says in there that I will meet the fathers of Abraham in heaven. The fathers of Abraham were not Christian, and they were not even Hebrew. They didn't believe in any of that. They had pagan gods. So if they were able to get to heaven, I understand that there's another avenue. Because it's written. In almost every, even in Hinduism, one of the most ancient religions ever, they have millions of gods. You are able to get to God through like a webbed path. Christianity is the same. You can be a Lutheran, a Baptist, you can be a Pentecostal, you can be all these things, but as long as, and usually among them, you're born again in at least the Holy Spirit, you get to God, because your name is written in the book of life in Lamb's blood. So in the other aspect though, then you have the Catholics, which believe everybody's going to hell but them. So it's just very interesting. I don't know.
Right.
I just know that there's another way, and I accept it, and I'm very strong in that opinion.
And you know what? I believe the same. I believe the same, and I feel that, you know, I am of Muslim faith, but you know, in my journey, even, you know, one thing that bothers me is that people, even watching the elections happening, and I told people, I was like, you know, if indeed you believe in choice, whether that choice works in your favor or not, you have to respect it. Period. Like, you don't get to say,
I agree.
I told them, I said, you don't get to say, and I told women this too. I was like, you don't get to say my body, my choice, and then say your ballot, my vote. No, That's not how
So you're a Trump voter then?
I'm not either. Like, I'm not for either party because I don't think that they have my personal best interest at heart. But I do feel that, I believe in choice, and I'm not going to judge, because here's the thing. Here's what I believe. It doesn't matter who's president. If Trump incites violence, you have to then question, are humans using their minds? So does that mean that you're under mind control? Because people incite violence, not him. He can't incite anything that you don't allow him to. So is he now making auto suggestions to your subconscious mind now?
For the same amount of people that are doing the bad thing, you automatically have to have a counter sway in the other direction, doing the good thing. So the people who are weak, which are many right now, are doing the bad thing because they're choosing to. You hit it on the head. They really are. It's either you're not thinking and you're doing a bad thing, or you are thinking and you're choosing to do a bad thing. It's a bad thing.
Right.
So right now, see, because I personally don't like it when my choice is taken away. I think I've very much exemplified that. Like, I really don't like being told that I can or can't do something, and I'm gonna find my way. That is inside of me ideologically. That is in my heart. I'm gonna find a way for me and my family. We are going to win, and it doesn't matter what your gods say, because both of my cultures are conquerors. So I don't have to kill you, but you just need to move.
But you know what? You know what though? But let's even take it even further back though. Let's even take it all the way back to God, period. God gave us the choice, period. Whether we want to follow or not. God gave us the choice. So who is it for society to then tell us what to do?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's the weak mind, it's the weak person that says you're allowed to tell me.
Yeah. Like, like if you agree to this, then that's on you, right? That's your principle, your belief that you chose. But I think it's so important to choose. And like, that's how you get a free thinker, because at the end of the day, I don't care about, like, you can be whoever you want to be. But at the same time, look at us. We on this call right now having a dope philosophical conversation right now.
Yes, and very much so.
And that's where we can come in. Like, there needs to be more dialogue. It doesn't matter what you call God, or even if you believe in God, or even if you call God. Like, that ain't none of my business. You know what I mean? But can we cohabitate? Can we coexist with one another and help each other as human beings?
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time. The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is... Please note, the new number is...